Hi readers! Today we're going to continue reading Let's Talk About Race by Julius Lester. And readers, today I want to teach you that readers notice details and ask questions. So as you saw my post on Google Classroom, you'll see that you will need a paper and a pencil while you're reading on Epic today. So I'll model for you what I want you to do. And I had a marker and a paper, so I'm going to use this, okay? So I'm gonna model for you that readers notice details and ask questions when they're reading. That's what you'll do on Epic today. Let's talk about race. Yesterday we read that he's telling us a story about himself. He's from Missouri. We read that he started planning out. What does his story begin? And do you see how he drew pictures about the parts of his story? That's what you'll be doing in writing today. We learned that his favorite food is fish. Just as I am a story, and you are a story, and countries tell stories about themselves, race is a story too. Whether you're Black like me, or Asian, Hispanic, or white, each race has a story about itself. And that story is almost always the same. Some races are mean to each other. What? You know, unfortunately, I've known this. But now I know that readers stop and they ask questions. So I'm gonna write that down as one of my questions. Okay, people are mean to each other, but I want to know why. Why? Why are people mean to each other? Why? This doesn't seem right to me. I need to know why. So you see how I did that? I wrote down a question. That's what you'll be doing when you're reading too. Why would some people say that they're better than others? Because they feel bad about themselves. Because they're afraid. But there are other ways when you think about it. You know, when the author said that they're afraid and that people are mean to each other because they feel bad about themselves, that makes me think about something else. That makes me think, what has happened to these people in the past that makes them be so upset? So I'm going to write that down. What has happened? And readers, do you remember what that's called? When you are thinking about somebody else and what it feels like to be them, that's called compassion. I want to tell a true story, but I need your help. Here's what I want you to do. I want you to think about what it's like to be those people. Beneath everyone's skin are the same hard bones. So what I want you to do is take your fingers and press them softly against your skin, right below your eyes. Be careful. Don't poke yourself in the eye. Now press gently until you feel a little bone. Just really gently, not hard, just a little bit, see? Now if your mom, dad, brother, sister, or friend is close by, ask them, do you have bones here too? You know what they'll say? Yes, we do. Because beneath everyone's skin are the same bones. If you were to go outside with your skin on and without your hair, without your head, turn the page and see what you would look like. Oh, what? Ah! But you want to know something? If I went outside without my skin, my mustache, the hair on my head, what little I have left, I would look just like you. And you would look just like me. Just suppose one day everyone in the whole world decided to take off our skin, then what would we all look like? It's a good question. Do you see how the author did that? They're asking questions to get you thinking more about the story and to get you feeling the feelings that the author wants you to do. So readers, what I want you to do today, when you're telling your story and you're writing, and as you're reading your nonfictions, is I want you to notice details and ask questions. Notice how I wrote a couple questions today. You're going to be writing 10 questions as you are reading your epic books today. And that's how you're going to get credit today for reading. So on your reading assignment, I attached a Google Doc. And on your Google Doc, you're going to write 10 questions that you thought about when you were reading your books on epic today. Okay? Maybe it might be, I wonder why, or is it possible that, or what if? So readers, remember, today and every day, readers notice details and ask questions when they're reading. Okay, now it's your turn to read. Off you go.